TV time.
Okay, should I turn it up and play?
No. And we are live from the ANC Steel Center for the first OAC matchup between the Muskingum University Fighting Lady Muskies and the John Carroll Blue Streaks. Hello, I am Joe Scott alongside Andrew Dunlap and Bryce Lillibridge as our sideline reporter for today's game. And Andrew, OAC gameplay is here. Conference play is here, so it's a big-time game for both of these teams today.
Yeah, it is very exciting today. Conference play is always a tough battle early on, especially for our Lady Muskies. It's the OAC, after all, one of the top conferences in Division III, so it's going to be a tough road ahead of them throughout the rest of the season, but this is a good start for them, taking on a young team like the John Carroll Blue Streaks.
And the Lady Muskies are coming off a win, their first win of the year against Manchester College, so you're hoping that they can come off that big win, their first win of the season, and get a big win here today against the Blue Streaks.
Yeah, they had a great showing from Caitlin Smith. Now we gotta wonder if she could put up that same level of performance, but this time out again. But otherwise, we will have to rely on our starters of Olivia Bezanson and Alexander Carson. I'm also looking at Stephanie Clark to have a great time on the rebounding the ball today. She's one of the tallest players out there today.
Yeah. She'll be one of the players to look out for, too. And Caitlin Smith, she's coming off a career-high night with 22 points, so she's going to be another player to look forward to tonight, and the senior in one of her last OAC games of the year.
Yeah, Caitlin Smith is definitely going to play a factor in this game. In her own way. Even if it's not going to be scoring, she contributes to what the Muskies want to do in any way she can.
Yep, and looking at the Blue Streak side, they're 2-2 on the year. A very, very young team, like we've talked about in our pregame. So a lot of freshmen on this team, but they're also laden with veterans too. Shelby Graham, one of the veterans on this team, and then your freshman Nicole Heffington, who's leading the team in scoring. So you're going to see a lot of young players today for John Carroll that are going to need to step up and play big time in their first conference game of the year.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of nerves for the Blue Streaks tonight, but you know this veteran, this coach of theirs is going to bring out the energy for the Blue Streaks and bring out and get some excitement. It's gonna be for them. They're going to need to strike fast and furious early on and get a strong start, so the entire young roster will feel comfortable as the game progresses.
What do you think is Coach Marone's message for this young team in their first OAC game? Probably a lot of nerves, because usually in your first conference game you get a little nervous, especially for a young team, a lot of freshmen. What do you think is her message tonight for this team?
Like I just said, go in fast. We gotta get some points on the board early and often on in this game, and once they feel comfortable, they won't feel the jitters anymore. It's going to be, and they could take on the Muskies as naturally as they want.
So it's going to be a very exciting game today. OAC play is here for the Lady Muskies and the Blue Streaks. We're going to continue our pregame, so we're going to take a break, but keep it right here on WMCO, Orbit Television, and on our YouTube channel at Orbit Media TV.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably going to turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
It's me, Artie. Come see what I collected from the Creative Galaxy in my idea box.
Transform your world.
Will you help me make art?
Before you throw it away,
Hey, I have an idea.
think outside the box.
Go be amazing!
Give your cardboard box another life. Recycle.
And we are back live from the ANC Steel Center as the Lady Muskies and John Carroll Blue Streaks begin OAC play. Hello, everybody. I am Joe Scott alongside Andrew Dunlap once again. And on Silent Reporter is Mr. Bryce Lillibridge for today's game. And speaking of Bryce Lillibridge, we're going to go down to Bryce Lillibridge because he has Coach Beth Fox. Bryce?
Hi, Coach. Last time out, it's been about a week and a half since you played. Caitlin Smith put up 22 points, a career high. Will we see the ball move through her in this game?
No more than it usually does. She's a starting PG. She's going to handle it enough. I'll be more interested to see how John Carroll responds to that.
Okay, thank you. Good luck today. You guys heard it here. Same routine as normal. Send it back up to the guys.
All right. Thank you, Bryce. So, Andrew, she's looking forward to today's game. She's looking forward to what the Blue Streaks are going to do today because a very young team, very scary team, so it's going to be pretty interesting for today's game.
Yeah, I think Coach Fox has got it right. If the girls do what comes naturally to them, even if the stats line up evenly for both the Blue Streaks and the Lady Muskies, it will come down to the veteran experience of our senior class that will step up and pull away against this young freshman team.
And it should be interesting as this is a very young freshman team. Like you said, probably going to see a lot of freshmen being played for the Blue Streaks. So it's going to be very interesting, going to be a very good game. So we thank Bryce with Coach Beth Fox's message today. We're going to take another quick break, but when we come back, we're going to have our national anthem. So keep it right here on WMCO, Orbit Television, and on YouTube at Orbit Media TV.
Every year, 40% of all food in the U.S. never gets eaten.
40%. That's almost half the food we produce.
Food waste is a serious problem. It impacts all of us.
And it's expensive. Your family is throwing $1,500 a year in the trash.
We're working hard to put food waste on the chopping block.
And you can do the same at home.
Learn how to cook it, store it, and share it.
Just don't waste it.
Go to savethefood.com.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No,